episode number 23 of WITM, your home for custom WWE 2K18 content. And we have somewhat of an unusual episode, at least to start off, because we have no idea what to expect in this episode. Can see on your screen Andrew will be calling somebody out. We have no idea who that's going to be because he is not in any rivalries anymore, have any rivalries building up. And we also do not yet know what our WITM match is going to be. Will it be Corey on NXT? Will it be Andrew on main event? Or will it be Andrew on Raw? Or will it be Gerald on Raw? We will find out momentarily, but first, let's find out who Andrew wants to call out from the Cruiserweight division.
Everything going on lately, we thought we might see him tonight.
By the looks of it, he is not messing around here.
Let's listen in as he addresses the WWE Universe.
Shh.
I don't expect you to like me, and I definitely don't expect you to cheer for me, but I do need you to pay attention because I have something important I need to do. Why do you cheer for the losers around here? Is it because you see yourselves in them? Is it because you feel better when you see another pathetic piece of garbage in this ring? It's a shame the WWE Universe has such a low self-esteem. But what's worse is what I tend to do to your cheerleader of B-plus players, and I plan to do it right here, right now. The Brian Kendrick, you've shown everyone what your words can do. You've got more big words than SAT prep book, and you love to hear yourself use them. I'm done listening to your words, man. Time to see how well you can back them up.
I'm a man with a plan. So listen up now, degenerate masses. You ain't gotta learn it in your high school classes. Yes, it ain't written down, but you know that's true. There's a lot of famous people witness better than you. And fame may say you can be a serious earner. So put your weight on that on the afterburner. The story so far is one hell of a mess. So come and let me lead you through the wilderness. I'm a man with a...
Bad blood is a-boiling.
That sound you just heard was the collective spit take of a million mouth breathers who can't believe I'm out here. Televisions across the nation are covered in one sticky, sugary drink or another. Who in the blue heck do you think you are, coming out here and interrupting me? You aren't worthy enough to be in my presence. You're a nobody. The lowest totem on the pole. The bottom of the pyramid. Heck, you're not even good enough to lace up my boots. I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'm sick of being overlooked by the fans and the other superstars. I've proven myself to be one of the top talents in this company, but I have yet to get the respect I deserve and the opportunities that come along with it, and I refuse to sit quietly about it anymore. I'm sorry. Who are you again? See, the way you just came out here and interrupted me, I get the feeling that you think you run this place. Well, I've got news for you. The only people around here who run things have the last names Helmsley and McMahon, and you don't fall into either of those categories. Now make yourself scarce before I get really angry. I just want to come out here tonight and say to your face that there's nothing you can ever do to me. You'll never be able to beat me, because I got something in my pocket that you'll never have. Friends in high places. The authority gives me a certain degree of safety to do whatever I want. Normally, I'd be more than happy to have a match and teach you a lesson, but I've had a rough day. Traveling to this poor excuse for a city was an absolute nightmare. Being surrounded by these rank, uneducated simpletons all day has affected me greatly, so I regret to inform you that we will not be having a match tonight. I don't like being lied to. You talk this big game and then back down like that? Ha, maybe the rumors are true. Maybe you are just a pathetic son of a bee. Yeah, that's right. I just said that about your mom, and you ain't going to do a dang thing about it. What the heck are you? Who is this guy? Where'd they find this guy, huh? I feel like I'm watching one of those videos online of someone who is having a meltdown at a fast food place. It's almost perversely entertaining. You have no idea what I am, or what you're dealing with. A little word of advice. For your own sake, keep my name out of your mouth.
Now we know what we have.
And Andrew is going to win that promo battle with the Brian Kendrick.
That's how you promote a bout.
Alright, could we be having a little bit of a rivalry brewing between Andrew and the Brian Kendrick, perhaps over the Cruiserweight Championship? We will have to wait and see. Brian Kendrick, a veteran in the WWE, trying to make a name for himself once again in the Cruiserweight division. Andrew says, you're not even worth the privilege of saying my name or lacing my boots. Will that be a rivalry soon on 205 Live? We'll see just how close we are to having that rivalry, and we're about medium on the bar there for that to become an official active rivalry. I'll have to speak to Real Life Andrew and see if that is a rivalry he'll be interested in, but at least according to the game, it looks like a rivalry between Andrew and Brian Kendrick may be on the card soon. Alright, and for now it is time for our rankings update. We had Kalisto defeat Jack Gallagher in a triple threat with no decision for Enzo Amore. Noam Dar defeated the newest cruiserweight, Hideo Itami. Mustafa Ali defeated Akira Tozawa as part of a rivalry. And then we saw Andrew win a promo battle against the Brian Kendrick. And also Cedric Alexander won a promo battle against Tony Nese to kick off 205 Live. Alright, and we'll see how that affects the rankings in the Cruiserweight division. Kalisto defeated Jack Gallagher with no decision for Enzo Amore. Kalisto swapped spots with Gallagher. And Enzo remains at the bottom, number 16, with a no decision. Noam Dar defeated Hideo Itami. Dar moves up to number 8. Itami falls to number 3. Mustafa Ali defeated Akira Tozawa. That means Mustafa Ali is now the number 1 contender. Greg Metalik with a week off falls to number 2. And Andrew's top 5 contenders for his Cruiserweight Championship. Number 1, Mustafa Ali. Number 2, Greg Metalik. Number 3, Hideo Itami. Number 4, Cedric Alexander. And number 5, Akira Tozawa. And now we move on to NXT. Corey has been mostly inactive over the past couple of months. Will he finally get to be in action in this edition of NXT? Yes, he will. It's going to be the Chosen Ones making their debut in the main event. They're going to be taking on Street Profits. So the Chosen Ones formed a couple weeks ago. Finally, they will make their debut. The team of Corey and Drew McIntyre, 2 men who at one point in their WWE careers have been referred to as the Chosen One.
Bag
much involved here tonight. You're absolutely right, Michael.
Any, mini, money, roll. Turn up, now I'm about to blow. Up and y'all don't even know. Powder keg about to explode. Independent, I run this show. International, run the globe. I've been driving, no cruise control. Got the life and they losing foe. I stay one.
And there's the bell. Corey returns to action on NXT. It's the debut of the newest tag team in NXT, Drew McIntyre and Corey, the Chosen Ones. And their theme song is Chosen Ones by Mountains vs. Machines. They're an up-and-coming band, so why not check them out on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you prefer to listen to music on. Corey also rocking a new attire, going back to the black and blue color scheme that he used when he was a WWE champion, with a shirt that says "Greatness is my name" on the back, and Corey's sword and shield logo with the word Corey on front, and the refresh logo, now blue, on the trunks, which Corey, wearing for the first time, has always worn pants, finally switching to fight trunks.
Buckle up. This ought to be good.
Corey accidentally takes the ref after Drew McIntyre brings him in. Or "Greatness is in my name" is what it says on the back of Corey's shirt. It's been so long. Corey hasn't wrestled so long, I forgot what his new shirt says. Anyways, Montez Ford starting off for Street Profits. Ships Corey into the corner. Looking for a double team maneuver with Angelo Dawkins. And that is successful.
Great example of teamwork right there.
Knockout blow from Dawkins, stomp to the back.
And that nailed him.
Dawkins looking to take flight.
Calling for it.
Wants Corey on his feet.
Where he is. Off the top rope.
Diving axe handle connects. Stomp to the back. Corey being dominated so far. McIntyre looking for the tag. Corey gets back to his feet and goes into mounted punches. Corey, the number 2 contender to NXT Championship. He will not be able to become number 1 contender in this episode, because prior to this, Velveteen Dream was involved in a triple threat with Ty Dillinger and pinned Ty Dillinger, so Velveteen Dream will remain the number 1 contender. Slam from Dawkins forces Corey back up. What is Dawkins looking for here?
From experience, that's not a position you want to be in.
Forces Corey down to the mat with a form of a choke slam, looking for it again, and we'll get it again.
Into this match, seeing his partner look extremely confident.
Forces Corey back up. It's been all Street Profits so far in this match. Corey showing perhaps a little bit of ring rust, being dominated so far by Street Profits. Now Montez Ford coming in for a double team attack. Reversal from Corey and a huge slam. Can that help shift the momentum in Corey's favor? Our trip into the Chosen One's corner. In comes Drew McIntyre for double team attack and a tag. And double cross bodies. Corey, not the legal man, but forces Ford to his feet for McIntyre.
Strength to pull off, am I right? Oh, you are.
And using the top rope there for Snake Eyes.
How much energy it drains to pull off.
Now mounted punches.
To the test. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
And a stomp to the chest of Ford. Forces Ford up. There's a reversal.
There's got to be some explanation.
Ford drags McIntyre into the Chosen, or rather the Street Profits corner. And in comes Angelo Dawkins.
Things definitely aren't looking very good.
Dawkins perhaps looking to take flight, and indeed he is. Up to the top turnbuckle. What does Dawkins have in mind?
Incoming.
Doesn't matter. It's going to be evaded by Drew McIntyre. Kick to the back. Stomp to the back. McIntyre and Corey, two men who know what it's like to be on the main roster and have success. But they find themselves now on NXT trying to
get back on the offensive himself.
jumpstart their careers once again and return to the main roster, where they hope to have an opportunity to gain main roster gold once again.
And it's reversed.
Reversal from Dawkins. A clothesline is going to send McIntyre on the outside.
With the tag is Ford.
And in comes Montez Ford. Ford is going to go after McIntyre on the outside.
At this stage, you're not to win any match. They're just used to send a message.
Reversal from McIntyre into a reverse DDT.
Oh, he's able to reverse.
Reversal from Ford.
Drew McIntyre fans with some reason.
Elbow strike, and McIntyre sent into the barricade.
Quickly, if he doesn't mount.
There's a face buster.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need
Forces McIntyre up.
of the opposition's attack. Though
McIntyre with a clothesline.
doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind.
Forces Ford to his feet. And into the steel steps. Are McIntyre and Ford going to be able to make it back into the ring in time and avoid countout? Street Profits using the numbers game there on the outside, but it's not going to work. McIntyre runs back into the ring and joined by Ford. Our trip into the corner.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Forced to the top turnbuckle is Drew McIntyre. What is Montez Ford thinking here? Launches McIntyre over halfway across the ring. That took a little something out of Ford as well. Corey looking for the tag.
Tagged in.
Street Profits will make a tag. McIntyre looks to stay in the ring.
Down with authority.
Huge choke slam from Ford. Stomp to the arm.
Wow, he's better than that.
Stomp to the back of the leg. Forces McIntyre back up. Street Profits have been very impressive so far. They just might spoil the debut of the Chosen Ones. Now, sorry, this is Angelo Dawkins, not Montez Ford, showing off his strength there.
If they want to win this match, he really
Stomp to the back.
soon.
It's make or break time here, and he absolutely has to find a way to get back.
It might be cliche, but
Reversal by McIntyre.
it ain't over till it's over.
Good offense from Drew McIntyre.
Huge pile driver from McIntyre. Is that going to help shift the momentum in the Chosen One's favor? Forces Dawkins up.
He's looking a little.
Reverse DDT.
This tag team match is dangerously.
McIntyre trying to get the WWE Universe behind him.
right now. There's no reason why he shouldn't have made a tag by now.
Huge drop kick from McIntyre. Forces Dawkins up. But there's a reversal.
Corey, tell me, just how much strength is carrying your opponent around like this
What is
take?
Dawkins thinking here? Snake eyes to McIntyre.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
Uppercut from McIntyre. Reversal from Dawkins.
What a brutal way to
Power
take someone
bomb
off their feet.
on the edge of the ring. And Dawkins thought about going for a tag and now will make the tag to Montez Ford. Corey looking for a tag. Can McIntyre get to him? He will not. Stump puller from Ford.
His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
Hey, he can still win this thing, guys. We've all seen him come back from much worse.
Running attack to the head of McIntyre.
He might have it. Belly to belly.
And a huge scoop slam from Ford. There's a reversal from McIntyre.
Tagged in.
Now he will make the tag to Corey.
Can't like his chances right now.
Corey forces Ford up. Reversal.
Unleashing it.
Ford attacking the arm. Forces Corey back up.
That shot hit the opponent exactly in the right spot.
Elbow strike from Ford. Corey catches the leg, but eats an enziguri and a bit of that bottom rope.
This is exactly how he
Stomp to the chest. Reversal from Corey.
Getting into tonight.
Corey forces Ford up. And reversal. Kick to the back of the legs. Now a series of strikes, and Corey just tosses Ford over the back for a reversal. Now forces him up. Huge right punch and a neck breaker.
This is not where he wants to be.
Forces Ford back up again.
He's running on fumes right now.
Crossface locked in, the signature move of Corey, but the foot is on the rope, and that's going to be a rope break.
Match still to go.
Ain't no stopping him now.
Reversal from Ford.
Nope.
Reversal from Corey.
He has him right where he wants him.
Corey looking for the falling angel.
Here we go.
That connects.
Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Corey not electing not to go for the pin yet. Backbreaker and Russian leg sweep by Corey. Corey a little low on stamina. And that's going to allow Montez Ford to make an emergency tag to Angelo Dawkins. Arship into the corner.
Oh boy.
Huge DDT from Dawkins.
And he gets him with the counter.
Leg trap STO attempted by Corey, broken up by Dawkins, and there's a huge big boot. Dawkins may be looking for a comeback sequence. Now just taking Corey down to the mat. McIntyre looking for a tag. That's going to be broken up by Dawkins.
Just look at this man. He's all business.
Huge one-handed slam from Dawkins and a stomp to the leg. Reversal by Corey, tossing Dawkins over the back.
And there's the kick.
Reversal from Dawkins.
Comes up big with the reversal.
Corey making the tag to McIntyre.
Few superstars are as dominant.
Going right into mounted punches as Montez Ford of Street Profits finally makes his way to the apron. He was laid down to the outside for quite some time. Reversal from Dawkins.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Saw that one coming.
It's Drew McIntyre with the opening.
Reversal by McIntyre going into the corner.
Yeah, that did some big time damage, Michael.
And that's going to bust open Dawkins, and McIntyre goes straight into a cover. Do the Chosen Ones have a victory in their debut? Yes, they do. The Chosen Ones victorious in their first ever tag team match together on NXT. Alright, so looked a little iffy there. At first was all Street Profits. The Chosen Ones would regain some momentum later on in the match, however, with Corey pretty much taking Montez Ford out of the match, and then Drew McIntyre would finish the job, hitting the signature maneuver on Angelo Dawkins and busting him open. And the Chosen Ones are victorious in their first match together. And let's take a look at the rest of the results from this edition of NXT. Just bear with me as I type these down. Tyler Bate, the United Kingdom Champion, defeats Roderick Strong. Velveteen Dream, the #1 contender, defeats the man he may be facing soon at NXT TakeOver, the NXT Champion Ty Dillinger. That's a non-title victory. If that happens at TakeOver, we will have a new NXT champion, Velveteen Dream. R-Truth took to no decision in that triple threat match. Mark Andrews of the UK division, formerly known as Mandrews in TNA, defeated Eric Young, with Trent Seven of the UK division and former NXT champion Cassius Ohno taking the no decision. NXT and Raw Women's Champion Ember Moon defeated Peyton Royce. Lio Rush defeated Johnny Gargano. Naomi defeated Nia Jax. And the Chosen Ones were successful in their debut as a tag team, defeating the Street Profits. And we'll see how that affects the rankings on NXT as soon as this finishes loading. Anytime now. There we go. Alright, starting with the NXT women. Ember Moon defeated Peyton Royce in a non-title match. Royce falls to number 2. Naomi, who defeated Nia Jax, is the new number 1 contender, and Jax falls to number 5. And the top 5 contenders to Ember Moon's NXT Women's Championship. Number 1, Naomi. Number 2, Peyton Royce. Number 3, Kairi Sane. Number 4, Carmella. And number 5, Nia Jax. And now the NXT Tag Team Championship. We had just one tag team match, and it was our featured match of episode 23. The Chosen Ones defeated the Street Profits, so they swapped spots. Chosen Ones to number 3, Street Profits to number 4. And then the top 5 contenders to Sanity's NXT Tag Team Championships. Number 1, The Undisputed Era. Number 2, Breezango. Number 3, The Chosen Ones. Number 4, Street Profits. And number 5, TM61. And now the United Kingdom division. Tyler Bate defeated Roderick Strong. Bate is still UK champion. Mark Andrews defeated Eric Young with no decision for Trent Seven and Cassius Ohno. Andrews remains number 1 contender. Seven remains at the bottom, number 4. And Tyler Bate's contenders to his United Kingdom Championship. Number 1, Mark Andrews. Number 2, Wolfgang. Number 3, Pete Dunne. And number 4, Trent Seven. And now the NXT Championship rankings. Tyler Bate defeated Roderick Strong. Bates is in the UK division, and Strong falls to number 10. Velveteen Dream defeated Ty Dillinger with no decision for R-Truth. Dillinger is still champion. Velveteen Dream is still number 1 contender. And R-Truth remains at number 14 with a no decision. Mark Andrews defeated Eric Young with no decision for Trent Seven and Cassius Ohno. Andrews is in the UK division. Young is on Raw, primarily. Seven is in the UK division. And Ohno falls to number 4. Or actually, no, he remains number 3 because that was a no decision, not a loss. Lio Rush defeated Johnny Gargano. Rush moves up to number 8. And Gargano falls to number 12. And the top 5 contenders to Ty Dillinger's NXT Championship remain. Number 1, Velveteen Dream. Number 2, Corey. Number 3, Cassius Ohno. Number 4, Lars Sullivan. And number 5, Andrade Cien Almas. And now we move on to the Raw Minor Show main event. Will we see Andrew in Cruiserweight action? And once again, they have a tag team wrestler going up against a singles wrestler, so we will replace that with the Cruiserweight match. So let's go on my computer and head to our handy dandy randomizer. Will it be a singles match, a tag team match, a triple threat, a fatal 4-way, a 6-man match, or an 8-man match? Let's find out. It's going to be a tag team match. And now, who are the participants? Noam Dar will be one of the men on the heel side. Kalisto will be one of the men on the face side. Cedric Alexander will be Kalisto's tag team partner for the faces. And Andrew will be in that match on main event, teaming with Noam Dar. So, Noam Dar was picked first. We'll have him start off the match.
Noam Dar. Andrew.
Noam Dar and Andrew. Kalisto. And Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander.
Alright, so we have some Cruiserweight action for you in episode number 24. To kick off main event, Andrew in action, tag team action with Noam Dar, a man who has faced many times, but will be tagging with for the first time against Kalisto and Cedric Alexander. So that does it for episode number 23. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's episode. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you are alerted when new WITM episodes are released. And the man on your left, the real life version of Andrew, he has his own YouTube channel. It's called Andrew Spud Strong. So why not head over there and show him some support? That does it for episode number 23. Until number 24, this is Corey with WITM Call Wrestling, signing off.